Hello everybody, this is Sparky coming to you with another electrifying cast. I am going to be casting a fun 2v2 between myself and Khey. Khey spawning as the red Zerg on, I'm actually not sure what this map is called. I haven't played on it a lot. And we're going to be chatting a bit here because he was talking about leaving. And I don't want him to leave because he's my best friend. But back to the players, I'm going to be spawning as the blue Zerg here, and our opponents are going to be Phenomenom spawning as the teal Zerg, and his partner Gizillionar spawning as the purple Protoss. And I wanted to cast this because this was a fun match for us. It was pretty hilarious. Um, and it was actually quite fun because of one reason. We did a very standard build, but we sort of overplayed it and masked up on it. And I'll show you what I mean when we start doing this, but Khey here is a diamond player. If you've seen my videos, he's a pretty dang good Protoss player. Right now, he's just sort of messing around because nobody really takes 2v2 that serious. And yeah, you can see, like a toss fail, I made 3 OVs. Because he would usually make 3 pylons, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not actually... oh well. But if we look at the production tab, I'm pretty sure I said I was going to go mutas, I think, because we were facing a Protoss player and a Zerg player. And we scouted this, we saw we were getting 6-pooled by the other Zerg, and we thought that was funny because I actually 6-pooled. And here's something that I've learned that's very nice. You give control to your friend who's the better microer or the better player in general, and in this case Khey is an extremely better player than me, so I usually give him control when we do 2v2, and I just sort of macro heavy while he does all the work. And they're gonna see that I have my pool up and everything, so he's gonna throw down some spine crawlers. Good reaction there. His friend, however, is putting up a forge, so this is kind of not really standard at all. I don't know what he's doing. He might be new. I didn't really check the ranks after we were done with this, but everybody's getting their first queen out, except for Khey. I think he's getting his queen out a bit late because he forgot to pool up, or he was going more of an econ build because I was the one 6-pooling, so we would have enough lings to defend that. Bad rally here. These lings are going to chase this guy, and then I finally noticed and pulled him away. And decent overlord placement here, making sure he doesn't get like reapers or anything here, but there is no Terran on the map, so I don't know why he's putting it there. Because, I don't know, maybe he thinks we're gonna go mutas or something, which we actually do, but so overall that's good overlord placement, I suppose. This is good overlord placement. So blink stalkers, I don't know what Zerg unit can hop. I don't think any of them can, so maybe he's just placing it there to get good vision of this, because this is sort of where I place my units when I'm ready to attack, either here, here, or at this tower over here, and even sometimes in the middle here. But enough of that. I'm getting metabolic boost for my lings, because we did 6-pool, so you gotta have that. Khey getting his expansion. I'm going to be getting mine up quite soon. Look at the APM real quick. All the players are sort of good. This teal player is dead even in average. Not anymore though, but was dead even with Khey, so I'm sort of surprised there. But Khey's probably laxed right now because he's playing his off race. Ew, that's a disgusting sound. That sort of made me throw up. And he's getting his second expansion now. I was planning on getting mine soon, but there is this overlord here who's gonna spot it. And he says, "I knew I forgot something." He forgot metabolic boost for his lings, cause he's very bad at Zerg. But I'm pretty sure he's better than me still, even though I do play Zerg as my main race. And if we look back over here, this player is getting roaches because I guess he suspects we're both gonna go Ling, Baneling, or something like that because of we're both Zerg players. Wow, messed that up. His partner though is just, I don't know. He's got to be new or something because he's not really He's chrono boosting out his warp gates. That's good and all. I don't know, maybe he got this forge because he saw that we were getting 6 pools, or I got a 6 pool, so maybe he wanted to get out that photo cannon. I don't really know, but it doesn't really seem standard. But in a 2v2, nothing's really standard. Khey is going to kill my lings here as he runs into 2 spine crawlers. And here's something you don't see, an in-base hatchery. And I don't know why he did this, because I really don't know. Like, there's no real reason to have a 2 base or 2 hatcheries in your main base in a 2v2. He should have just gotten this, because I'm sure he scouted us getting ours. So he would have had that window of time to put up his expansion. I'm spreading the creep here. Somebody just pinged, I don't know. Oh, he saw a rush by the Protoss player, but these lings should be able to intercept them and clean them up for the most part. I don't know. No, not just yet. Khey transferring drones. I'm going to be droning up. The teal player getting these glial... Oh, that's for his, wow, I can't even think right now. For his roaches. Getting this for his hydras and then getting burrow for his roaches. If you get roaches, it's nice having burrow, but it's not really something necessary. Maybe in the higher tier where you actually have the micro and the capability to multitask that well that you can burrow, unburrow, and move forward and all that other crap. But at this kind of play, especially in 2v2, I don't think you really need that. It's just something fun to have, maybe. I don't know why he's getting hydras, though. Maybe he spotted Khey's mutas or something. I don't know. Maybe he just likes getting hydras. So his partner is getting blink and ground armor level 1. Does he get? He did get his ground weaponry level 1 too. Now just getting their expansions up. And let's see what we do. If we look at the units or the army size, we're pretty much in the lead, I'd say. Or, no, we're pretty much dead even. You look at this, like 60-60, they're probably in the lead by a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm not good at this. I'm just doing this because I don't know. Why am I doing this? Where am I? Who am I? I don't know. Oh well. I am keeping up on my macro because I don't have to micro at all, so I'm making sure I inject larva right on schedule. Getting this expansion just now. I think I take this high yield at some point later in the game. This is sort of a long game. These are just a bunch of overlords just spewing creep all over the place, having a creep spewing party. Oh yeah, a bunch of lings here. I don't know where they're going. And I actually missed this because I was macroing so hard, but he's got a bunch of roaches. They're going to try to take out this queen. Going to get attacked by these lings. And they take the queen out. This expansion's definitely going down, and this is where we start microing up, or macroing up. I'm getting a bunch of mutalisks. I didn't actually see this, so I didn't see the hydras and a bunch of stalkers. And I'm like all happy. I have 8 flying T-Rexes coming, yay! And I should be getting something else. I think I see this eventually, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should get a bunch of banelings, because that'd be fun. Why not? Let's go banelings against mass stalkers and some roaches and hydras. The banelings would be great against the hydras, but the roaches not so much. Not so much against the armored stalkers. But I'm getting them anyway because it's fun, and we're in a 2v2, getting a bunch of lings. I'm even going to upgrade the melee attack, which increases the bling, why do I keep saying bling? The banelings, excuse me, attack power. I'm pretty sure it applies to it, because why would they do so much damage, as you'll see later in the game, if they didn't? And getting blings now. This is a lot of mutas. I didn't even know he macroed up that many mutas. And he's going to do some harass over here. Nothing really to deal with this except 2 queens and a bunch of hydras, but he's going to... Oh, that was nice right there. Nice reaction. He burrowed and saved most of his drones there. As soon as they leave, he's probably going to unburrow, then he's got a bunch of mine mutas in there too. They should unburrow right now. Don't forget about them. Unburrow, unburrow, unburrow. And this is probably bad. This is really bad for him. He's probably got almost absolutely no income. Now he finally does it. and he goes back to mining like they should. And this is actually a lot of mutas, man. Dang, I didn't know he had that many mutas. This is almost a full page of mutas. He's going to be able to do so much harass here. Just snipe this cannon. That went down really fast, and that was just destroying all these workers. He's going to try to get this high yield here, but there's a probe in the way. And this guy has nice overlord placement at most of the... Whoa, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Oh, whatever. He's got nice overlord placement at most of the expansions. I'm just morphing in a huge amount of banelings. I think I almost have 2 full pages, page and a half of banelings here. More probably coming in. Researching centrifugal hooks. I'm getting in my infestor's pit to tech up to, I believe I tried to get ultralisks this time, this game. The blings will decimate the hydras. Gonna be epic. Oh, it will be epic. We will not miss this. Look at all these hydras. They are just going to die. These things, oh, it's gonna be great. Let's look at this. This is actually bad control by Khey because he put the lings in first, which he shouldn't do. He should move the lings back, let the banelings get at it, but either way, they're all dying. And these stalkers don't stand a chance against those many banelings. They might be armor and might be able to take a lot of them, but with that many, it doesn't really matter. And the lings are going to surround these. He blinks away, good control there, and then the roaches come in here to help defend. They're going to be cleaning up this many lings, no problem. But the but the mutas come in, a little bit more banelings. They take out the zealots pretty easily because they are light, and the mutas, good macro here, going to be sniping some roaches because they cannot attack air, and he even killed that bear there. Poor bear. Oh, that's kind of disgusting, but poor bear. And just more bad rallies, he says, and I notice it. I bring them back. That's a lot of lings. More banelings morphing in here. Keeping on top of my macro. This is fully saturated. This is fully saturated.